Podbags. If God sneezes, what is your response to him?
Probably not Gesundheit.
You bless you?
You bless you.
Do you bless myself?
I don't know.
That's where I went to school. You bless you.
Oh.
That's a good school.
Yeah. We all wear robes.
What did you major in?
Sandals.
You majured in sandals.
Yeah. Yeah,
10
exactly.
stars.
Minored in
Bergenstocks, yeah. I was actually an accountant, yeah. Day trading. Yeah.
I was just confused by that. I don't know what you'd say to him. You'd be like, okay.
I don't know if... Well, I guess we're made in his image. I don't think he would sneeze.
No.
I don't know.
So only his image
If we're
sneezes?
made in his
That's a creepy...
If we're
I'm
made
not
in
sure
God's
if I like
image,
that.
if we're made in God's image, does he have tits?
Ooh. Probably.
Well,
has
he
all
has
of
at
the
least
tits.
one.
I hope so.
He has all of the tits. That's the good part.
Every shape. That's
Yep.
kind of rad.
Yeah.
He's like a Foot Locker.
Yeah,
It's just like a collection. Just like all of
He's
them.
like a guy that
shelves.
sells watches where he opens his coat and there's all these different...
It's a rack
That's
of
pretty
racks.
cool.
Yeah, a rack of racks.
Rack.
It's perfect.
Right?
Wow.
I know.
Is that
So,
blasphemous?
anyway, yeah.
I don't care.
There's some good insight for you there, folks. I'm your host, Dave, and I am joined by my co-host, Brom.
I'm the best of the breast.
And Danger.
Tit-tacular.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Welcome to this week's episode. I don't think we're going to talk about tits that much,
No.
but
We'll see.
We kind of
already have.
Yeah, that ship has sailed.
We'll see. Isn't today the 20th episode?
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
So 2-0. That's two knockers. I don't know. State troopers.
I don't
know.
Lord.
We don't know.
Well, anyways, this is where we keep you abreast of weird stories
Fantastic.
happening.
Wow. Nipple.
Yep, and we discuss, we just get things off our chest.
Oh, yeah.
We're just three bras hanging out.
You are a machine.
Wow. This guy's good. This is why he has to run the podcast.
Yeah.
So
it would be
strap in.
strap in, guys. It would be a shit show if I was in charge. Let's never do that.
And, yeah,
Double up.
there you go.
Knockers.
Nice. I like that yours are just nipple knockers.
Boobies. Knockers. Boobies.
8008.
Patty. Turn the calculator upside down.
It says boobies.
58,008. What does that mean? Oh, it means breasts. You bring the heat, we bring the... All right.
Thanks.
All right.
The schmeat.
Beat your schmeat.
That's a new Oscar Mayer product, yeah.
The Schmeat. It's
Schmeat.
very spammy, but
I was
yeah.
going to say, it sounds like if Dr. Seuss was in charge of naming spam.
Right. Schmeat.
Schmeat, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to like play some weird like oblong trumpet thing to make the meat come out.
That's how it works.
It comes out of the trumpet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I stutter? No.
Is Schmeat the trumpet then, or is it the product?
Well, at first, for
It's
some
the
reason,
product.
some reason, I pictured you play it, and it just like makes the Schmeat come marching in, like at first, kind of
And
like
the schmeat comes marching
which is just
in.
as Dr. Seussy as anything else.
I
you
think
know?
so. Dr. Seussy.
Like Schmeat has its own legs that walks itself to you, and then
Delivery.
I feel like J.R. Tolkien right now.
Why is that?
The Schmeat walks in the Schmeat horn, and then oh, Dr. Seussian, and then the rings, and the hairy feet.
That's it. Hairy feet. Hairy Schmeat.
We're creating lore.
Yeah.
Canon.
We've decided that the Schmeat is the product, not the horn, so you'd have to name the horn. Schmeat whistle just doesn't really roll. Doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Schmeat cannon.
Wow, that's a projectile.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's not
But
bad at all.
but we need like a Tolkien-esque name, so like
a schmissel.
it'll be like Kanin.
Spokes schmissel.
Oh, missile, but it's
spoke schmissel.
but it's
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
Sean Connery.
schmissel. Smoke. It's a smoked schmeat schmissel.
Oh, gross.
Smoked schmeat schmissel.
The train is derailed so hard. I don't even know where the tracks are
Yeah,
anymore.
we're not on task today at all. I hope you are.
On task.
Yeah.
Us off task.
Oh.
It's like, yeah.
It is. It's fine.
Malaysia Flight 666.
Ooh.
That's us.
So, what scene from a non-horror movie scared you as a child?
As a child.
Yes, that means younger than you are now.
No, marginally. No, yeah. I'm trying to think.
In the before times.
Off the top of my head?
Yes,
I don't
non-horror.
know. I'll be real. I got scared by a lot of things as a kid.
Yeah.
Well, I watched a lot of horror films as a kid, so...
Well,
I got scared
that's
by...
why this is tough.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta-
I got scared by trailers. I saw the trailer for Child's Play and I got scared.
I thought you just
Oh.
meant, like,
I was trailer park.
the trailer park.
Yeah,
was
we
horrified.
couldn't drive by mobile.
If I saw a trucker, horrified.
Yeah.
If I even saw a mesh cap, I was shitting my
I'm
pants.
pulling an invisible horn.
You're scaring me.
Crying horn.
Stop! You're scaring me.
It's awful.
That's awful.
I don't know. Non-horror.
Yeah,
that's a rough
thing
one.
movie that scared me.
I know.
That's tough. I feel like we didn't watch anything particularly scary. Really, we watched a lot of comedy movies.
I mean, it would be like an irrational scare, obviously, because you'd be like, "Why are you scared of that?"
Yeah, but I don't know.
Interesting.
I only remember watching a lot of comedy.
Right. Nothing in the comedy scared you?
No.
That big dude that beat the shit out of the Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber, he was pretty scary.
Okay. See?
Was it his name was like a fish or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, his name was A Fish.
I don't think that's it.
A Fish Schmeat. Yeah, he was actually the heir to the Schmeat fortune.
Oh, see, that's why he was so mad.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for.
Schmeat?
Yeah.
He lost his Schmeat missile.
Oh.
His Schmeat schmissile.
Schmeat schmissel.
That was played by Sean Connery. I had no idea.
that's
you,
true.
You didn't ever see his face, I don't think.
Yeah.
No,
That's how
covered
they
in
get you.
Schmeat.
That's
He was like Pizza the Hut. Honestly, I think I accidentally unearthed it. I'll be real. I feel like when we first watched Spaceballs as a kid, for some reason, Pizza the Hut did scare me because he's kind of freaky looking.
He is a little disturbing, like when everything's dripping off of him. And
then
the
the
other guy
dude
eats him.
Yeah.
It is a little...
it got dark.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a little odd.
But then when I rewatch it later, I was like, no, that's hilarious.
Right,
It's
right.
so funny.
This is okay now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I really can't think of one at all.
Okay. That's a good question, then, because I'm making you dig deep on this.
I got nothing.
Interesting.
But
You're
it's-
like a podcast therapist.
right? I've got so many horrifying memories to wade through that I think I can't see the bottom of the
That's
pool.
fair.
Right.
Yeah.
Your regular life was so scary, you're like, I'm not
like-
scared of like shit in movies.
Right?
Like, who cares?
Comedy. What are you guys talking about?
It's like a family hugging. You're like, oh,
Stop. Stop
It's like parents respecting their
What about
kids.
an Addams Family when they made them watch the Happy Fun Times thing in the Addams Family 2 when they're in the Fun Time Happy Cabin or whatever, they had made them watch like the equivalent of like what would be like the Partridge Family or something with them. They were all happy and dancing. No, thank you.
Yeah.
That's horrifying. Yeah,
Gotcha.
That's fair.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's the best I got. Best I can do is Addams Family 2.
See, for me, it was E.T.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Not a
E.T.'s
horror
weird.
film, but
was it the
just kind of all of it.
No,
the whole
E.T.'s
bit, right?
gross. He's so weird.
But the thing is when I saw it, I was like 4 or
Sure.
5.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
the perfect age to be terrified.
Yeah, like
yeah.
and where we lived, surrounded by cornfields.
Oh yeah, that's
So that's big
Literally-
nutsack could run up on you.
Yeah,
this is a
literally in my
reality.
brain, I'm like, this could happen. I didn't understand that this was fake, so I was like, we're gonna go home, and I'm gonna go outside tonight, and there's gonna be this thing like I don't remember what happened, what he threw corn at him or whatever, and it's like gonna throw shit back, and then I'm gonna get dragged into the corn and killed by a giant nutsack.
wow. See,
I don't. You haven't watched E.T. in a minute, I guess. He didn't kill anybody.
That's
And
not
throw
the
corn
point.
at him?
Do you remember when you were 4
don't know.
years old?
Oh no, of course.
That's what I'm saying. We're
Well,
talking
that's
about
fair.
the point of view of a 4-year-old.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
problem. It has nothing to do with the current, state. But yes, when I'm 4,
It just
and you're
wasn't
like,
canon for E.T., but I understand. Yeah,
True.
it's not. As 4-year-old, you're like, you don't know.
well, yeah, and like, yeah, he did all sorts of creepy shit.
Here's the thing. Blasphemous, I know. I'm definitely a film buff. I love it. E.T. sucks. E.T.'s not good. I tried to rewatch E.T. multiple times. It's not a good film. It's okay. I love Steven Spielberg. He's fantastic. E.T.'s not good.
I don't remember disliking it.
It's like
but I know
a
that it
4.5.
launched. I know that it launched Reese's Pieces.
It did.
It did,
Big
which
time.
I respect.
I do because those
And
are
that
good.
kid was amazing. That actor,
Oh,
he's
did
great
you see,
in it.
Did you watch?
Oh
the,
my god!
it was
The
so good.
famous
It was so
his cast.
good.
You got the part, kid.
Yeah. Yes. I wouldn't know what to do.
See, though, like I said, I literally saw it in the theater when it came out, my perspective is different than yours because
you watched his signs.
You're judging
at age
it
4.
from 30 years later, and I
fair.
agree that in comparison, you're like, this movie sucks.
But in the theater when it's giant and the
like
giant
in
nutsack is
1982
flying at
when
you.
it came out,
Yeah.
and I'm in the theater, and I'm like, what is going on right now?
I could see it being very impressive in that context. Yes,
Yeah.
no, 100%.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
like even 10 years later, you're like, that wasn't good.
Like it was okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
quickly realize you're like, okay, like it was, just I don't know. I think I've only seen it like once or twice, so that also shows how not.
Yeah,
I wasn't
it's
like,
not-
oh my god, I got to see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those where you're like, it's very cool at the time, and then you're like,
Right?
no.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just for its time.
Speaking of getting a bike of flying away, here's us flying in the next story.
That was our travel music.
Whoa. And then switch other guns with walkie-talkies.
Okay.
You don't remember that?
No.
George Lucas also, or was it Steven Spielberg also famously edited that? Wait, that wasn't on the podcast last week. People didn't know about us talking about
changes.
McClunky.
Yeah.
We're talking about
we're
talking about McClunky, which if you don't know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, they've switched in A New Hope, the Star Wars film. They've switched what Greedo did like a few times, like him shooting first, like awkwardly moving all the way, all this stuff. And then 2019 they had him go McClunky, and then he just gets shot, and it's hilarious. But in that same vein, yeah, Steven Spielberg, what was it? It was like for like late 90s, early 2000s, like video release or something. They switched. There's a scene where the kid actually, whoa, and they fly away, you know, in the bike, and it's all the FBI or whatever, and they have shotguns and stuff. And then in that video release, they switch it. They just have walkie-talkies in their hands.
Are they pointing them at? Or
I don't-
no, they're just
no, they're
carrying
just kinda
it
holding
menacing-
them like a gun.
menacingly.
Hey, you buddy,
just standing
you
there,
better not fly away with your alien. Yeah, exactly.
We were listening to some AI covers before the bags.
Oh, we were having fun.
It was something.
It was.
AI, E.T.
Are we AI? No. What is artificial intelligence without the intelligence?
AUI.
Is it like AS? Just a artificial
Yeah,
stupid?
Stupidity.
You know what? We are ASS.
I was gonna say artificial
Good.
stupid.
Sons of bitches. But
I
one,
like sons of bitches. That's
old
one.
timey one word. Son
Sons
of a
of
bitch.
bitches. Oh, that's really good.
Sons of bitch.
Of one, it's just sons of. Yep.
Sons
I like
of
it.
bitch. Yeah.
Like deer.
SUN
Could be many.
SABITCH. All one word.
There you
Sons
are.
of bitch. We are stupid sons of bitches.
So this Chinese puzzle master, he solved 3 Rubik's cubes while he was juggling.
Was he juggling them?
He was juggling the Rubik's cubes.
Sick.
That you actually bring up a good point. That weirdly would be more impressive if he was juggling something else and also solved 3. Yeah, exactly. And also
You'd just be
solved
so
3
fast.
Rubik's cubes. It's still extremely impressive.
Oh yeah.
But if he was juggling like chainsaws and then also he's like, I probably got time to do some Rubik's cubes right now.
I'm gonna make a sandwich.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Yeah, you know, drive or work. Just out the sunroof.
Out the window. Oh, the sunroof. See, that's way more.
So he is one of those people that decided he needed to beat his own record. His previous record was 3 minutes and 29 seconds, and he got
That's
it down.
fast.
That's really fast.
He got it down to 3 minutes and 16 seconds.
I'll be real. I don't know if I could finish a Rubik's Cube in like 30 minutes.
I could do one in 2 minutes.
Right.
Okay. Well,
One.
how about you juggle?
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I do one with my whole brain for 2 minutes. None of this.
There's a point where my brain is just like, this isn't meant for you.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing it and it's just like, you
Nah.
can stop now. It's okay.
You're
you
embarrassing yourself.
can give up. It's all right.
You did great, buddy.
You know what? You got a few colors matched up. That's pretty cool.
That'll do.
That's pretty cool.
That'll do, pig.
Yeah, exactly. And I
That'll
go, all right, thank you, brain. I'm going to leave now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down.
On 3 colors. And then I stop doing it. Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, that guy's a badass.
How did he beat his record? Just by
How do you
by
do-
better time, not
Right.
more
Yeah.
cubes.
He's like,
I feel like more cubes is more impressive than faster.
Okay.
yeah, add a cube. You're probably technically only adding like 40 seconds, right? So that'd be
theoretically, but then also like you still got to juggle them, so it's like maybe it takes extra time because it takes extra skill to juggle more.
And each move is going to take longer because you have to space them out.
Yeah, because there's a higher chance you're about to have a Rubik's Cube in your hand.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
That's too much math for me to do.
Yeah, I can't even look at
I
three
can't
Rubik's
solve
Cubes at the
Rubik's
same
Cube.
time.
Yeah. So, he shaved 13 seconds, obviously, off of that. He did it on the Italian TV show. Lo Show dei Record.
Nice.
What a clever name.
It's good.
Whatever it means.
The record show, I think.
Probably.
Dope.
That's what it looks like to me. So anyways, this guy is an accomplished speed cuber.
Oh,
Looks good on the resume.
It does. It does.
He also holds the records for most rotating puzzle cubes solved while suspended upside down.
I like that. That's like so specific. It has to be nondescript. It can't be Rubik's Cube. It has to be rotating puzzle cube.
They probably
Yeah.
can't use it because it's a trademark.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Most rotating puzzle cubes solved using one hand while suspended upside down.
All right.
This guy's
And-
got time.
Fastest time to solve a rotating puzzle cube by a team of 2 underwater.
Oh,
Why do you need two?
I don't know. Why not?
One to hold the cube and one to rotate it.
Does it float?
Maybe.
Maybe the cube floats. No, none of that makes sense. I
I-
don't know. I just don't know
Also,
why you need
that-
two.
That is kind of impressive, though. I feel like solving a Rubik's Cube with 2 people, like if you were
That
both
sounds
actively
harder.
trying. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Is like that is actually impressive.
That's fair.
Way worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can barely solve it on my own. I barely get my pants on.
I'm not doing it with a team. I'm telling you that. I'm not trying to do that when someone else is grabbing the cube out of my hand.
No.
It's
There's a
absolutely out of the
50%
question.
chance I go to put my pants on in the morning and the pee flap is where my poop goes out. So I don't try anymore. 50% chance.
50%.
There's a
coin
50%
toss.
chance I go, what is this? Why does it look like I've got a big old lump in the front of my pants? It's because my ass is supposed to be in that lump.
suck today.
They're so back. What the hell's going on? It happens. And there's a 25% chance I just put them on upside down the whole way. I go, these bell bottoms are crazy. Look at how wide they go. It's like I'm wearing a dress on my feet.
It's Jinkos.
Well, it's just one big like tube.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
You
wore
put
in high
both
school.
legs in one leg hole?
No.
It's
I
upside
put
down.
my legs upside down, right? I put them through the leg holes, and then it's like big bell bottoms at
Yeah,
the bottom.
so it looks like he's wearing Jinkos, essentially, with the giant
Okay.
legs. You probably missed that. I was.
He was doing extra work. He was reading.
I'm saying I was deep in the high school era.
I mean, I had
Giant.
elephant leg pants.
Oh, okay, good.
So
Thank goodness.
They weren't Jinkos, but they were that
Oh
same.
no! Like, who in this economy?
Right.
No,
We don't get Rubik's cubes. We get puzzle cubes.
That's right.
Right.
All of them
Rotating
are white.
puzzle cubes.
Rotating
I
puzzle
win
cubes.
again. All the
Rotating puzzle cube. Look at all these colors. There's brown.
They can't
Cream.
even. They can't even use those.
They
can't-
have to
can't-
use like random colors. Yeah.
But they can't use color names.
What? There's no brown Rubik's cube. That's not.
But they can't even do that.
creme.
They have to do with
Yeah,
like
they can't even
off
afford.
brown.
They have to do with like
We can't even afford to use official color names.
They have to do with like letters or something. It's all. That would be so much harder if there was like one that was like a crossword, like it was letters on each block, and
Like
you
a
had to make words.
boggle puzzle cube.
That's awful.
Yeah,
That hurts my brain.
We
I
just
don't-
made it trademark. It's ours.
it's called rotating Wordle cube.
Nice.
Well, Wordle
No.
I think is
Yeah,
pretty sure that's
Wordle's
a-
only
yeah.
a thing.
Wordlay
How
cube.
about word O cube? How about schmurd?
How about Bobby Schmurda?
Let's.
That's a
It's
rapper.
the schmurd cube. A schmoob.
Perfect.
The schmeared.
The schmoob.
And you open it, and there's schmeat on the inside.
Nice.
Perfect.
It's
That's
an
how you-
edible cube.
that's
of
how you know you win.
words and meat.
I bet we could get Clive Barker in on this if it was
God.
if it was like a terrifying
Is
puzzle
he still
cube.
alive?
Yeah, a terrifying puzzle cube. I don't think he's that old. I think
Yeah.
he's only like 60.
Well, I know
You
his,
do the
I know
puzzle
his
cube-
brother
oh.
Bob is still alive.
Nice. Can you imagine if they were related? What a weird
Like
family
Price is
reunion
Right,
that would be.
hosted by Clive Barker.
Yeah.
Welcome to the wheel. You'd be like,
razors and barbed wire.
it's like Hellraiser.
Hi, welcome
and,
to the show. And it's just Clive Barker chained to the ground with like spikes in his body.
Perfect.
Why you're older than 90? You gotta get a dime. You get $1.
He's summoning.
It's on Prices Right. It's one of the Cenobites, like the one with the CDs in his head. I'm gonna spin again, Bob. I'd like to say hi to my fellow Cenobites out in the crowd. Woo! Pain and pleasure. Yeah. Yes. How much? He's like flipping the numbers. 10. No. $1, Bob. You fucking moron.
That guy. It's always that guy. Like, and then the one that is, I'll bid 600.
501.
I'll bid 601. Oh, f*** you.
Pain and pleasure, buddy.
And then in the showcase showdown, when it's him and Jesus is the other one.
Oh no!
But Jesus loses, so then he gets to say Jesus wept.
Wow!
'Cause he
there
lost.
you go. That's great.
Yeah.
All the way around.
You lost. You're gonna get crucified for this. I mean, Pontius Pilate in the audience.
Crucify your pets.
Oh.
I'm not sorry.
It's like a cool metal song.
It is.
Crucify your pets.
It's pretty sick.
All right.
Where do we go?
Pain and pleasure. That's our podcast.
That's it.
And here we go. A gorilla,
Huh?
Whoa.
mistakenly believed to be male,
Whoa.
gives birth at Columbus Zoo.
That's awkward.
Yeah. I don't know how they overlook that. I mean, I know, I don't know, I guess.
That's
I know it's raucous to ask, but like, I thought like gorillas had like fairly prominent testicles and
I
balls
just thought that it was
dick.
crazy junk. They're a
Crazy
big,
junk.
they're a big animal.
It's like that new American Picker show. Crazy junk.
They're a huge animal. So I'm like, dude.
Except they just go to like thrift stores and buy stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's no
it's
testicles
not what
involved.
you think at all.
It's just crazy junk. They're like, we don't go looking really. I mean, we kind of do, but we just go to the thrift store where it's
like,
already found.
Mussolini used this teacup. That's crazy junk.
Right?
Yeah, see, when I was in college, the private investigation classes was not as much investigating privates as I wished.
Oh,
Yeah,
female
it
body
was-
inspector.
That was me.
Oh, that's
It was
stupid.
Not you.
No, it was
wasn't.
just watching people do.
It was just me crying in a
mundane
mirror.
things. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You just turn a taxi driver when you take one PI class and they just give you the rubric and you just start crying in the mirror. You've passed. You understand this class better than any of these people ever could. You were right the whole time.
No,
Exactly.
apparently. We've angered the gods above us.
So this was in Ohio, because of course,
average Ohio gorilla.
right? Columbus
There you
Zoo,
go, kids.
right? So they were like, oh yeah, we have this gorilla. It's a male. Well, they discovered her when they found her holding a baby girl. That's how they figured out. Oh, that's not a boy.
Hold the phone.
Maybe he smuggled it in,
Yeah, maybe it was somebody. What if somebody dropped their kid over the
and
edge?
the kid was really hairy.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay.
All right, maybe he's Italian.
So apparently their justification here was it's hard to tell the sex of younger gorillas.
Okay.
Until about age 8, males and females are about the same size and they don't have prominent sex organs.
Oh,
So, and they can have like kids, obviously, before that time. I'm assuming.
sure.
I mean, it's
Probably.
they're alluding to the fact that
Yeah,
this. Yeah,
Sully,
yeah.
the
okay.
gorilla, was 8 years old. So right at that
Right at the
point
break.
of where,
Oh, Selena.
Nice. That's right.
Could
Yeah.
still
What are
be
you going to call?
Sully? Why is it going to change?
I mean, I don't know. It's
Sully. I guess Sully's because Sullivan.
Right.
It's just like a fellow's name.
I feel.
Fellow. It's like a fellow's name.
A fellow's name, yes. You see what I mean?
If you
That's
were
why I
to
was
tell
like,
me my
Selena.
friend Sully's going to come over and be on the podcast, I imagine a dude. I would.
Do you?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
But that's
imagine
what I'm
dudes
saying-
a lot, so it's
but-
fine.
Hey yo.
You do.
Oh, crying in the mirror again.
Speaking of Schmeat.
Whoa. But that's why I'm saying Sul, like Sullivan or Sully.
Yes.
Sulina. Sulina. Solina. So it's still Sully.
Sully.
Sully. Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall.
Seashells by the seashore. Her name is
Hand
Shelley.
me the baby gorilla, Shelley. Hand me the baby.
It's pretty good.
That's wild.
Yeah, so
Literally.
they
Oops.
said obviously, the gorilla, the young,
not
healthy,
its captive.
gestation period is 8.5 months. Just for all you wondering, pretty much.
So it's pretty
similar-
comparable, yeah.
to what ours is, right?
Quick.
So yeah, and they said they don't typically have outward signs really of pregnancy, just because the babies don't grow quite like human babies, so it's not as obvious. Their abdomen doesn't swell the same way that humans would.
Oh.
And they said basically everything kind of seems to be good. So Sully and the infant live in a troop that has 3 males, and it's led by 39-year-old Silverback Mac.
Okay.
It sounds like an improv
Sick.
group.
It does.
Led by the
like
troop.
I like that a group
Can
of
we get a setting?
humanoids is called a troop.
Yeah.
Like, that's great.
Right.
That's
Can
fantastic.
we get a location? All right, the coffee shop.
coffee shop.
Just all the gorillas in there. The coffee. Okay. And what are we holding? A stick of dynamite. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yes,
That's crazy.
and
Whoa. Improv.
I took theater.
You gotta yes and it. You got to what's the I can't think of the New York improv dude, whatever. It doesn't matter. Nobody will understand what the hell I'm talking about.
Sweet.
I'll save everybody
it
the
up.
time.
Yeah.
Whoa, make it up? Maybe improv?
Oh my
Improv.
god.
It was Frank Testicles. That's right. He was the teacher in Franklin Testicles.
Mr. Testicles.
Franklin, big testicles.
Mr. Testicles sounds like a pit bull to me. Like, it sounds like somebody's awesome pet. Like, I got to take Mr. Testicles to the vet. What are you going to call him afterwards?
Whoa, nice.
Call him Bob Barker.
Whoa.
That's
Works
pretty
on
good.
a lot of levels.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
Bob
it.
Barker has testicles, though.
Well, I don't know that.
Bob,
That's true.
right?
I don't know that. And I'm imagining him a lot, apparently.
Can't help it. He's fascinating.
What an interesting guy. A fella. Interesting fellow.
What an interesting fellow.
Hello, fellow.
Wow. Hello, fellow.
We are stone cold sober, by the way, which is just absurd.
Oh, yeah.
That's why this is terrifying.
Right? Wait till our drunk podcast. So
Oh
it'll
my
just get
god.
worse.
Just stand down.
So, I'm very excited by this.
Whoa.
We've done this before, but this one's exciting. I get to do a follow-up.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
If you remember, I think this was about 2 weeks ago even. It wasn't that long ago. This is about the guy that had the pencils.
The pencil
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
we made
Well,
fun of him.
apparently, they didn't need 3 months. They counted them all.
Oh,
That's
crap.
pretty quick.
Yeah. So this is kind of cool. So just to refresh anyone's memory here, if in case they didn't hear the story.
Go listen to the whole last episode and give us 5 stars and give us money.
And there it is.
And we did it. Okay,
There
go
you
ahead.
Just a synopsis for you.
Whoa.
This was a guy in Iowa who had claimed to have close to 70,000 pencils. They were advertising pencils. So obviously, companies and such. So he had submitted to Guinness World Records to have that certified, and they counted through them. He has 69,255 unique writing implements.
He's pretty damn close.
That's
know.
very impressive.
That is a good
Right.
estimate.
If he only had a few more, he could have had 69,420.
Wow.
We got to send him. We
Humorous.
got to
I
send him
know.
a Podbags pen.
I know.
That's it.
No, pencil. Can you
Pencil,
imagine
sorry.
how rude
Sorry.
that would be if we sent him a
That's
pen?
so messed up.
Ha ha.
I'll just start a new collection.
Just send him a letter like, we think this could help your collection. Open it up. It's a pen. Aww.
We're mean.
So he had taken his pencil collection to the Colfax Historical Society Museum.
How?
And
what?
They were publicly counted one by one in the
shipping
fashion
container?
mandated by Guinness World Records rules.
That's amazing. Can you imagine getting paid to look through all the pencils?
I cannot. What an interesting job, though.
Right?
Don't need that.
So, again, the previous record was 24,026.
Oh, not even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, so he destroyed this poor
Slayed.
guy's life.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Even 24,000's a lot.
I know, and
Yeah.
he almost tripled it.
He's
So
like, you
he's
are
like,
nothing. Now, you are a man with a lot of pencils, but not enough.
Right.
Can you imagine
I
being the
cannot.
man with a ton of pencils, but not the correct amount?
Right.
My kingdom for a pencil.
So his collection has commemorative pencils dating back more than 100 years. It has advertising pencils. It has pencils designed to dial rotary phones, and sports pencils bearing team schedules.
Wow.
How wide of a pencil is
That's
it?
a big pencil. Right?
To fit a team schedule?
That seems...
Can you imagine a pencil with a calendar on it?
No.
If it was really big,
It'd be a big pencil.
it'd be a big pencil. This is not funny.
Nope. No, it is not.
I'm trying to think of funny things to say. It's difficult. I feel like I'm trying to solve a Rubik's Cube right now. A comedic Rubik's Cube.
Are
Yeah,
you juggling 3 of them at the same
I think
time?
I think we're hitting the proverbial 30-minute mark where I'm just like, you can give up. That's okay. You can stop. That's all right. Wow.
Yeah.
But that's a follow-up.
Yeah.
He has a shit ton of pencils.
He does.
That would definitely be the definition. I
A
think.
stupid amount.
Yeah, how many's a shit ton? It's about 69,000 pencils.
Yeah,
I
that
think
sounds
that's
right.
fair.
Yeah.
Of anything.
Right.
Anything. Yep.
These weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Do they have 69,000 of them, sir?
They have 4.
No. Oh. Well, it doesn't qualify for shit ton.
It could kill 6-7 billion people, though.
Is that...
More
Is
or
that-
less than 69,000.
I don't have a
lost.
calculator on me. I cannot check.
Oh, wait, I do. I have one right here. Look at it. It says boobies.
58,000. Look at that. George Bush references in 2023.
I love it.
At least George Bush Jr.
Right.
We're not that out of date. We're only 15 years out of date.
20
Oh,
years.
longer, actually. I'm more like 20.
years almost.
Yeah. What would they call George Bush if he was a rapper? 2 planes.
What would you call... What would you call George Bush if he had a lot of pubic hair? George Bush.
Sick.
What would you call George Bush if he ran a landscaping company? George Bush. All right.
This is great. I like that this is the improvement to the funniness that we were talking earlier.
You
Nowhere to
know,
go but up.
welcome to Podbags, where we flail for comedy. We're just drowning in it.
You're welcome.
Did you hear that silence? That was like what happened to Mitch.
Ooh. Anyways, a couple weeks ago, we talked about a meteorite hitting a house, right?
yes.
Remember that?
Wow, double follow-up.
Yeah,
This is a slightly different story.
Is this... Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
I
not-
thought this would be
it's
the
not the
one
lady that
where
groped
it's like, it was warm and it hit my... It
That's
bonked
the
off my
story I'm
father's
talking
head.
about, okay? But this is just, it's related. It's not the same. So this is a woman in France. She apparently actually got hit by a meteorite.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dang, what are the chances?
I'm glad you asked.
I did.
Wow.
The
I did
odds are apparently about 1 in 480 billion.
Is that more or less than 69,000?
That is more than 69,000 pencils.
Wow. I would...
Yes.
That's wild, then.
Wow.
Yeah. So this was early in July of this year. She was sitting outside on her terrace in the town of...
That was for me, sorry.
I was like, you didn't say anything
in
weird.
the eastern Alsace region bordering Germany. Sure.
Wow, okay, cool.
She was talking to her friend, and suddenly something zipped by and hit her in the chest.
Oh,
Which sucks.
holy
Wow.
It's talking about...
Right? And this is funny because here was her word. She said, I heard a big poom, P-O-O-M,
All right.
poom coming from the roof next to us. In the second that followed, I felt a shock in the ribs.
Ooh, that sounds not pleasant.
Right? She thought she got hit by a bird or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Classic France.
Right?
Those birds, you
You'll
know?
just be throwing birds.
So she's like, well, what? She kind of looked around and she saw it, and she's like, well, what the heck is this? So she took the rock to a local roofer.
Oh.
Because, of course, Who
She
better?
heard, well, I mean,
France is different.
she heard
you
something
know?
hit the roof, so she wanted to know
It's like,
what hit the
hey,
roof.
man,
Well,
like-
who are you gonna ask?
Yeah.
A doctor? No, you're gonna ask the roof.
Who you gonna call?
Right.
Ghost
Oh,
roofers.
Roofer.
Roofer Wainwright.
Maybe that's the guy's name. He's French. Yeah. Yes.
I am Roofer Wainwright, local rock specialist. From France.
Perfect.
So he's the one that suggested. He's like, I don't know, maybe a meteorite. She's like, huh. So then she delivered the stone to a geologist, Dr. Thierry Loveman, at the University of Basel. And he looked at it and he's like, yeah, it does look like it could have been a meteorite.
Cool.
And even here's a
Oh,
there's
I'm
an
excited.
example of one. Okay, it's an example.
It's not
of
the one that she
It's
got hit
not
with.
the one, but an example. Kind of this
I mean, it
weird
looks
melty
like it would be
looking bits.
painful to get hit by.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't. I mean, that's grass. It's sitting in grass in the
Yeah.
photograph that I just got shown,
And
it
it's just an
looks-
example, but
But it's still. I don't want to be hit by anything traveling that fast
from space, and it's
Yeah,
like, haha,
I'm probably good.
you bitch.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the idea of even like small hail,
Right.
sounds horrifying.
Yeah, and this is
so
worse.
a meteorite.
This got more momentum.
Yeah, I don't want to do
It's
that.
like when you're a little kid and you go to the other room to run in and hit something. You got to get that extra. Yeah, that extra.
The
That's awful.
ganache.
Yeah.
the ganache.
The ganache, you know.
That's wild.
So
That's
of-
super crazy.
She sounds like she was fine though. Like
She
Yeah,
had
she-
a nasty bruise on her chest, which of course there makes sense. There's no pictures of that. She probably didn't want that to be public.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
So a bruise, which is fine.
Okay.
There is some dispute, though. Some people don't believe that this was a meteorite.
Okay.
We have an astronomer who had to. He's insisting that the rock is of terrestrial origin.
Okay, so somebody launched it from a trebuchet.
That's what I was,
states away.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like my question is, yeah, how would it get launched?
So his argument, there's a couple things he was arguing, that there are...
He threw the rock, didn't he? That's his argument. Oh, the clever bastard.
I'm in love with her. I couldn't show her. I didn't throw a wreck in her chest. I threw the wreck in her. I tried to give her bread. I tried to give her flour. I tried to give her chocolate. Tried to give her wine. And I threw a rock at her. I like that this is a new character. This is fun. I haven't done French. Yeah, so this is good.
Frencherson, like
French love man. French love astronomer. Look at the telescope. Look at the planets. Look at them.
French Loveman.
I made the planets shine for you. I try to make the planets and stars say, I love you, but I come with the stars, they still are. And yes, and this is improv.
So some issues he had with it, that there are some sharp edges on the rock.
Whoa.
Which he's saying that shouldn't be the case if it was a meteorite. That the rock would melt, and it would basically make the sharp edges
Round off, yeah.
round off.
Makes sense. Like a rock in the water would. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's also saying that the pebble looks irregular and bubbly.
Like an igneous rock. Like it's got like caves and
It's got
bubbly.
rockney.
it's it's a teenage rock.
Due to the melting, the surface of meteorites are smooth, and he's saying this one's bubbly. So like, there's just too much going on there.
He
doesn't- He doesn't buy it. He doesn't buy it.
I will not purchase it. Exactly.
Excuse me.
Thank you, children.
My lovely children upstairs, causing who knows how much chaos.
Doing their own podcast.
They are. It's called Scream into an overdriven microphone, because that's apparently what Gen Z likes.
Whoa.
So,
don't hurt our... Well, I don't know if we have them in our audience.
Nah.
No.
So they are still, there's some doubts. They're saying that, that doesn't, just because of the odds. But apparently there is a case in 1954 where a rock fell from space and crashed through an Alabama woman's roof, and it hit her on the hip.
Oh.
And then in 1677, a potential meteorite killed a person.
Oh.
According to a manuscript from the time, a stone projected from the clouds hit an Italian monk, instantly killing
It
him.
was the first assassination.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. God was like, "Hey,
You're done. That one specifically.
I sneezed and you said the wrong thing.
Wow.
That's what it was. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
I was thinking like an alien child like rolled the window down. They like threw a rock out.
It's like a McDonald's bag.
Drive by.
Yeah. It's like,
It's got like the Dennis the Menace like catapult.
oh, I was just thinking like as a kid, it was just like, I don't want this anymore, and just drops it and telling me like,
No.
I'm eating the best stabs.
It was malicious. It wasn't innocent. He purposely did it.
Whoa.
Calculated.
Yep.
It's like an alien on
degree.
the overpass where kids like drop rocks down on cars.
Yeah,
Just
right.
an alien up there.
How long would that take?
Check this out. Watch this. Whoa, look at how long it's falling. Oh, I mean,
I'm bored.
I mean the best.
Is it a French alien?
No, Italian man.
Oh, Italian. Oh,
He's on the ground.
My mistake.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Yeah, you're right.
Might be.
There are also documents from Ottoman Kurdistan dating to 1888 that also suggested a meteorite event. And that's, in this particular case, a stone from the sky killed one person and paralyzed another.
Damn.
That's
Right.
rough.
And then, of course, we referenced earlier, it was the New Jersey house where that meteorite
Yeah.
had hit, and the woman said, it was warm.
Like, well, yeah.
That makes sense. Of
So,
course, if there would have been somebody there to say it was warm, that might have supported her theory.
true.
Do you think people are just getting hit by less meteorites now because buildings are too tall?
Ooh. Okay.
They're just on top of buildings now.
That
There's
sounds
just,
good.
like meteorites on top of buildings.
They're just
Yep.
hanging out.
Yeah, but we don't know. You walk up there, you go, there's a rock up here.
Yeah, there's already rocks up there.
You wouldn't
Like,
know.
what is
You'd be like, I don't care.
it? It's a rock.
Why? Why am I on a building?
How did I even
Exactly. That's my point. Nobody
That's a
would
more
even
pressing
look.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be like, I'm not going to look at that. That's stupid. What are you talking about? No.
So earlier you were talking about rappers.
I do that.
Whoa,
You
Bobby
were.
Shmurda.
Yeah, you were talking about the rapper name there. I don't remember.
Oh,
what he
George
said.
Bush.
Yeah, if George Bush would spit rhymes, yeah.
Well, are you familiar with the rapper Takeoff?
No, but that's
Neither
pretty
am I.
funny.
It is actually very funny with your joke.
He sounds familiar, but yes, also that it does
Bush's
match up
rapper name
surprisingly
would be
well.
Takeoff. Yeah.
Don't make me do stuff.
So right. So here's the worst part. The world's largest tattoo honors the rapper Takeoff.
Wow.
There's a lot to unpack there.
I don't know who rapper Takeoff is.
Then it wasn't large enough.
Takeoff.
My argument is that it is not
I thought
clearly
he was
large
part of like
enough.
Migos or something random. I gotta admit.
That didn't
I don't know
help
what
at
that
all.
is.
Migos is a food brand.
Pretty sure
They make rice.
they
That's
do.
what
It's
I
tasty
have in
rice.
my head.
Yeah, but it's just rice.
You guys are old. Oh no,
Truth.
I'm sorry, Offset. Who you talk about? Takeoff.
Takeoff. Hey,
I'm gonna look him up. American rapper.
that's an
yeah.
old reference right there. Take off, eh?
Yeah, and Trios Migos. Yeah. He just died. Migos, they're really big. You never heard Hannah Montana. They're from like 26. They're like
They say
2016.
Hannah
They
Montana.
were in
They have a
Hannah
song
Montana?
called Hannah Montana.
Do they have a song called McClunky too?
They should. They should. Big Star Wars fans.
McClunky.
But then they
That's
have to
great.
reference stuff. They're talking about Hannah Montana because they're like, you get a bitch who can do both. She's Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana.
I
Also,
see.
Hannah Montana represents cocaine.
Oh,
So there you go.
I did not know that.
What does McClunky represent? Black tar heroin?
Goodness.
No.
No.
Right.
Don't do both.
No.
That's
Don't
all I
take
know.
off. No, Takeoff's dead, though. I think he died recently.
Okay.
That's why there's a tattoo of him.
I guess.
Yeah,
It
you
makes
don't have
more
to guess.
sense.
I'm letting you know.
It does make more sense. I will say.
None of this means anything.
He's
to
at least
me.
he's at
No.
least a famous rapper, an actual world famous rapper at least. So it's better.
And a dead guy.
It's not
That'll
like
do it.
it's
never
not-
heard
it's
of him. And
Not at all.
That's not surprising. I'm just saying.
I didn't say he was good. I
Right.
said he was famous.
No, I'm just yes. I'm just letting you know this makes 1% more. It's not like they pick like this local rapper who lives 5 blocks away. I'm such a big fan. I'm gonna get a giant tattoo
biggest-
of him. At least here's the thing: if you're gonna get world's biggest tattoo and you got it of like Michael Jackson, you'd be like, all right, like it's stupid.
Getting the world's biggest tattoo of Michael Jackson just sounds like cosplay with more steps.
Oh God! If they just did it
it's
1-to-1, they just
yeah.
tattooed his whole body onto your body.
That's
that
it,
would be
'cause-
terrifying,
right? That's
That's not what I meant, but that's way weirder.
Yes, That's what happens in my brain. You're welcome.
That's horrible.
That's not what I meant, but that's way weirder. Yeah, welcome to Danger Brain.
His face and then all of his body traits onto your body.
Right? How else is it going to be the biggest?
Oh, he's raising his eyebrows.
It's because we're terrible people.
Well,
Wouldn't
yeah.
you?
I'm fascinated why you're raising your eyebrows. Are you reading details that we don't know yet?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't read these stories until we read them live because
Okay.
it makes
I'm
it
very
a
excited.
lot more
real.
genuine.
Yeah,
There's a few
That's
I read
true.
ahead of time when they're really weird, but this one I purposely didn't read a lot, and now I'm
Nice.
reading it, and I'm like, I don't know what the f is going on. So, a group of Atlanta tattoo studios teamed up to pay tribute to rapper Takeoff, who was killed outside a Houston bowling alley in November 2022. So
Happens.
you are correct. That was very recent, right?
Yep.
They created a tattoo that measures. This doesn't make sense to me. Kind of does, I guess. I don't know. 79 square feet and
Whoa.
6 square inches in area. Something doesn't calculate right in my head there. I feel like something's wrong with that statement, but I could be wrong.
It feels like one of those images that I find on my phone. You have to scroll. It's like 50 feet long.
Yeah, where you're like, oh.
And then at the bottom of the sea is like a monster or something. Like that's what I'm seeing in my head.
No.
You're welcome again.
There's just something odd here.
That's
but
strange.
anyway, so they used synthetic silicone skin as a canvas.
That can't be right. You can't qualify. It's still a tattoo, I guess.
Right.
but-
No, totally. Because, like, that's how tattoo artists practice. You get, like, pig skin or, like, synthetic skin like that. Yeah, and you practice on that.
Yeah, but
Right.
if I tell you that I had
I
sex
know,
with a
like-
girl and then really I had, relations with a pig, there's definitely some ridicule that's going to happen.
But
It's not the same.
But it's tough, though, where it's like the world's largest painting. Does it have to be on a regular sized canvas, or could it be on, like, a wall?
Okay, now hold on, because a painting can be on a wall and hung on a wall.
But tattoo doesn't have to be skin. Tattoo is just tattoo is just
means to
tattoo.
Skin. That's what it's just. You put it on skin. That's what a tattoo is.
Tattoo just means you have ink and you're stabbing skin. But it doesn't. But it could be any skin.
Oh,
And this is
Even faux
synthetic
skin.
silicone skin.
man,
So
I'm not
does
feeling
skin.
it.
No, I here's the thing. I'm not actually arguing. I agree. This shouldn't count. As the world's largest tattoo, it should be on somebody's body. It should be, once again, like I said, it should be somebody getting Takeoff's whole body tattooed on their body.
One for one. Just
One
like you
for
said.
one, it matches your face and everything.
I think it's great.
So depending on your height, you could be the record holder. Because like if you're a taller
That's what
person,
I was thinking.
Yup.
you could actually succeed.
It's
more.
like when Nardwuar did that interview with Henry Rollins, and he asked him, do you think that if you actually worked out more and you got more muscles on your body, could you actually, like, get more tattoos on there?
make more room. I see.
Yeah. And I think he's right.
You stretch it. It makes some sense.
Bodybuilders absolutely could get more tattoo
Oh
than,
yeah,
like,
there's so much skin. There's a lot of real estate
a lot
there.
of 100, yeah, and under stuff,
Oh yeah, you got
like under a pec or like under a lat.
a peck.
Yeah, some extra. Yeah, because their pecs sit out so far, you get some extra space.
It's nice.
Nice.
Extra space.
So
Anyways.
Takeoff's real name is Kersnik Kari Ball.
All right, sick. Yeah, I can see why you changed
Not a great name, really. Sorry. It's kind of a weird, I don't know.
it. Well, it doesn't roll.
Yeah.
Solina. Okay.
So one of the artists did say he wanted to honor the memory of the rapper, so that's cool. That's why they were doing it. And it was examined by the Guinness World Records adjudicator. Sorry, I missed a syllable. Adjudicator, and confirmed to be the world's largest tattoo artwork.
So I guess the weird sizing kind of makes more sense because
Yeah.
it is just like a sheet of it's a sheet of
of
synthetic
human
skin.
skin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Right.
it makes it a little more sense because I was like, how would you measure it in square inches on a human body?
If I owned a
'Cause it
tattoo
makes no
shop, it
sense.
would make a lot more sense when I order human skin.
Yes.
Thinking out loud. Sorry.
Write that down.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Note to self.
Very H.H. Holmes.
Note to
You're
self.
not putting in this gas chamber to kill people, right?
No, of course not. Get out if you don't ask
But it would
questions.
work if I
You're
did,
funny,
right?
you're funny.
But wouldn't it though? I think he did that for one of his. This is sorry to get into true crime immediately. For one of his contractors, he had a dude put in like a cremation chamber or whatever, and he's like, for a hotel, this is extra crazy. And then he's like, yes, I'm just to burn trash. And he's like, I'm just wondering, this could
Theoretically.
this could burn hot enough to destroy a body completely, right? And he's like, yeah, but that would be crazy. I was like, oh, that's pretty funny, yeah. Oh, I just have a lot of trash. I'm burning trash with bones in it and other things, and we're just, you know.
Holmes in the studio. Holmes in the studio. Live.
So, I had to do a moment of digging because the article I had did not have a picture, but here is a photograph, both of the artists standing in front of
That is a
And
sheet of
there's
giant skin.
Takeoff on the right there, that green image.
Oh, sick.
It's an ad for the audio listeners.
Yes, it's
It
definitely
is quite large, yeah.
Yeah, it's
of
probably
human skin.
about 8 feet tall, 10 feet tall.
It looks like if
By
you
about-
unskinned a human and you just
it would.
slayed it all out.
Yeah.
Ed Gein style, yeah.
Right.
True crime.
Yeah.
Nice. We're getting there. Body bags, we're someday.
Yep. Working up to it.
See, yeah. 79 feet. They did better. 79 feet, 6 inches square. It was all one thing. That article didn't do it very well.
Oh, there you go. That makes way more sense.
Yeah, they kind of split it up weird. They made it sound like two separate, because they put the
Yeah.
and 79 square feet and 6 inches square. No, 79 point, yeah.
Yeah.
79.5.
There
Right.
you go.
Right.
Well,
Yes.
this person,
That makes way more sense.
yeah, they did it wrong. Sorry. We're taking away your journalism degree.
We're taking it off.
News.
Yep.
Taking it off.
We're taking it. We're taking it. We're taking it off.
Yeah. Hannah
Is
Montana. Hannah Montana.
McClunky. McClunky.
That's fire. That's great.
Bitten.
Yep.
Straight spit. Well, that is a large tattoo, I must say.
Congratulations
technically
to
a
them.
tattoo, yeah.
Yeah.
You did it.
You did it. You did it.
You
They didn't
technically
say
correct, which is the best kind of correct.
I kind of agree with him, like, but it is quite large. But I'm interested. They didn't say how long it even took, though.
No.
That's kind of lame. I feel like that's something
Yeah,
you should
that's-
really include.
That's something. That's a part of it that I'd like to know. It
Well.
just.
Our listeners can dig deep if they want.
Yeah,
I'm not
sorry.
doing that extra work.
No, that's fine.
We're just here to
fair.
entertain you, listeners.
Right.
So, what do you want from me?
We're thought provoking.
We're giving you the
No.
We're
nudge.
Google provoking.
There you go.
There it is.
Right.
I don't feel like we provoke thoughts. I feel like we're just provoking. That's it.
That sounds right.
That's all.
All right.
Convoluted and provoking.
Okay.
It's fitting.
So let's see what we provoke with this one. There are some rare Apple trainers with vintage rainbow logo that are up for sale. And I know that doesn't probably make a lot of sense.
Like literally the brand
Do
Apple.
you want to buy
Shoes.
a shoe?
I mean, they are
Shoes.
kind of cool, to be fair.
Eye shoes. I don't understand.
Would they be foot shoes? They wouldn't be eye shoes. What are eye shoes? Are those glasses?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I gotta go
think
to
it's-
the.
you
I
got a
gotta go
pair.
to the eye cobbler this week.
Eye
An
shoes are
appointment.
like those things you wear at the like a tanning bed.
Oh, that's good.
The little like
See, I was thinking like a shoehorn where you put in like a
They
glass.
could
eye.
be fake or eyelashes.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
Those could be eye shoes.
Snazzy.
Right.
Snazzy shoes.
fantastic.
So what these are, it is a pair of shoes. It has an old Apple logo. What it has, these shoes were given, and they were custom made and given to company employees in the 1990s and given away at a sales conference.
Wow.
That is pretty rad. I gotta
That is
admit.
kinda cool.
Right. So the shoes feature a vintage rainbow Apple logo, which was adopted in 1977.
The little Mac thing, yeah.
Yep, and the colors remained until 1999. So they have this pair of old Apple shoes that somebody apparently has decided to part with.
What size are they? I'm asking for a friend.
They'd probably be too expensive
Yeah, that's
for your friend.
That's fair.
True.
Yeah, my
They're
friend sounds poor already.
$50,000
That's a little steep.
for a pair of shoes.
Each
Yeah.
for each one.
No.
I might
At
be
least for the pair.
Okay,
Right,
Because sometimes they'll. So that's how they get you.
Right.
They price it for each.
Yeah.
Believe me, I've done it with pants.
You had to buy
Thank
one
you.
leg at a time.
Thank you.
Oh, and I had to lease it too. It took a minute. Try and get financing on a pair of pants, you know.
We're musicians, so we're poor. It's funny.
One butt cheek hanging out.
I can only afford the one. Shut up, please.
I could only afford the bottom half.
It's just
Just like
anklets.
knees down. Just like leg warmers. I need the part that covers my testicles, please.
But you still got suspenders
Yeah.
Yeah, to hold them
that
up.
attach
Well,
to
you
them.
have to.
No, the suspenders, they pull up from the legs and they go around my waist. So it looks like I'm wearing like a wire frame of pants.
What an image.
It's tough, man.
What an
Tough
image.
life, you know.
Times are hard.
Yeah. So this is the first time that these have ever been seen and available in the public market.
Oh, ever?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, because they have never reached the public. So
That's
whoever
pretty wild.
had gotten
Yeah.
them back then had held on to them or whatever.
That is true, though.
so-
I feel like that's something you wouldn't really sell because you're just like, nah, these are so cool. I just want to keep these. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be fair if you keep them or you get 50 G's. You'd be like, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I raise 50 G's right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't need shoes.
So, if you have an extra 50 grand laying around, you could get yourself a pair of Apple shoes.
Of course, let me check my back pocket.
They do come with a
you don't have
spare pair of red laces as well, and are in the original box.
That is actually pretty cool. I feel like red laces look better with that.
I know.
Decorative laces.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well,
That might
decorative,
be-
they're useful.
Well,
Shoelaces are only useful.
They could be both.
Shoelaces are almost the most useful part of the shoe.
Stuff can be two things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking
Stuff
about
can
either.
be two things.
Yeah, stuff can be two things.
That's our podcast
Useful.
slogan.
Useful and decorative.
Go on Shark Tank. This is our pitch. Stuff
Stuff
can
can
be
be two things.
Stuff can be two things. See these socks? It's cold out? Put it on your hands. Stuff can be
Mittens.
two things.
No, it's gloves, mittens.
Done.
See the sock? Put it on your head.
We
it's
call
a
them
hat.
we call them smittens
Whoa.
because you will be smitten.
See the sandwich?
with the quality of them.
Wow.
Give us money.
See this? See this sandwich? You trying to move furniture? Put it underneath the foot of the furniture? You're not scratching the floor. Stuff can be two things.
Stuff two
We
things.
call it a smoover
Schmoover.
because it's a sandwich.
is yeah.
Sandwich.
This schmeat is multi-purpose. The Swiss Army knife of meat.
The
You can use it as a
it's a
silencer.
Schmish Army knife.
The Schmeat Army knife.
It's a Schmish Army knife.
Think about it. Multi-purpose.
Now I'm trying to picture somebody cutting schmeat with a army knife,
Multi-purpose.
which is very
A
difficult to
schmarmy
say.
knife, yeah.
A schmarmy knife cutting the schmeat.
Yeah.
It's difficult to imagine.
We're having a stroke.
Yeah,
We're having a stroke.
A
Pretty sure.
smoke.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
We're so generous.
we're givers.
We are givers.
Regular Shell Silversteins we are.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. The owner of the gas stations.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
The famous Silverstein gas station. That's right.
No, the Giving Tree.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a Shelf Silverstein book. You're
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
He's in the back going, grimacing at you, going, oh.
I hate this place.
I'm sad that the tree was taken advantage of. So fuck you for reading this book.
You stirred right into your soul. You're right, though. It was a spooky image. Does that count as non-horror fear?
He was
Because
crazy.
that was that was some scary stuff.
It
That
wasn't
actually-
intended to be horror.
Oh, non-horror. No, you're right. Because I would say the Goosebumps TV show, but that was supposed to be scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, marginally scary.
No, it's supposed to be scary. Not like, it's not going to be
That's
like
what I'm
a
saying.
batting video, but like, it's supposed to be pretty scary.
Taliban meets like what? What are you talking about?
That's what I mean, is like, it's not like real scary, but like, Goosebumps is supposed to be scary.
Right.
Okay.
It was.
Yeah.
Compared to like,
Kid scary.
compared to
was.
like Shel Silverstein attempting to smile in the back of a book.
Yeah.
He seems like a lovely guy.
He's probably cool.
He just looks terrifying.
He's just scary looking.
Yeah. That's why he writes.
It stays over there.
Correct.
Speaking of scary,
Nice. Wow, this guy's good.
a man discovered that he is related to his fiance after doing a DNA test.
I thought you were about to say related to his father.
Shut up.
This man is related to his father.
That would be terrifying.
Oh my god! Can you imagine if I was related to you? That would
Oh
be
my gosh.
crazy.
Oh my gosh, it would be scary.
Wow, that's the scariest thing.
Scary the thought.
Right.
Non-horror scary.
So obviously, I mean, this is a story that we've
How
heard
related?
numerous times
Yeah.
before. You know what I mean?
Elvis Presley, FDR.
That is the most important thing I've ever seen on a Tinder bio. How related?
How related?
Are you sure? Was it Farmers Only? Is that maybe where you saw it?
Farmers mingle.
Yeah, Farmers Only.
Yeah, Farmers Only. Oh,
Where they're
man.
like, how related, really?
It's, come on,
It's
you know.
fine.
It's
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. How many
Yeah.
times removed?
It's right.
Yeah, like, I'll edge you back in. That's all right.
So this one was in regards to a guy and his
Fion.
husband.
Oh,
or
yeah.
future husband.
Sure.
So these two gentlemen did a DNA kit because this guy was like, "Oh, I just really like to do genealogy and all that. Super fun." Well, then he found out, and again, you were right in this case because most people are like, "Yeah, whatever." It says they're third cousins.
Oh, no, yeah, Mary. Go ahead. No, you're good.
Right.
That's not enough.
And I'm like,
third cousin, like, you may as well, like, I feel like I've seen people on the street that are probably more related than third cousins.
Here comes me with the weird thought. I feel like the real problem with genetics too close together is offspring, and in this instance, it doesn't seem like that's going to be an issue.
Right. And this guy had the perfect, basically what you're saying.
Yep.
On one hand, we're gay, so there's no concern about having babies.
It's
No,
totally
it's true.
fine.
Yeah, you can't be
And
inbred.
they're both Jewish, so he's like, our gene pools are already shallow.
There we are.
That's true. Yeah.
And apparently he was saying that's a little too close for him, which of course other people were like,
Dude, it's fine.
Yeah, like it's fine. Like don't even worry about it.
No,
Yeah,
dude, don't
third
fret.
cousin.
Yeah.
That's
don't
like
even-
I don't even know what that means. Is third
Not
cousin
really.
like
I
your?
don't.
Is that like your cousin? Your cousin as a kid? That's your second cousin. Then
I always get this confused.
Yeah.
I literally looked at a
that
chart
cousin
yesterday.
has a child. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Is like
that's far.
your cousin's granddaughter or your grandkid.
You know
I
how
don't know.
many
I say
people I
granddaughter.
don't know could be in that tree?
I don't even really like. I barely know like my cousins.
A third cousin would be
Education hour.
right. A third cousin, so they would be in the same generation as you.
Okay.
First, just to
Sure.
kind of give you that.
Like your
So
similar age
not what
group.
you're saying.
Right,
Okay.
and that would be your great grand uncle or aunt. That would be
Okay. Yeah. So
their third
Okay,
down,
So this
from
is-
your great grand
So
uncle
it's
or aunt.
exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great grandparents and their sibling, and then that's how it's related. So
Yes.
it's back. Yeah, what 3 generations?
To be honest, even first cousin, like it's close, but you could still be like, if you're gay first cousins, you'd be like,
There's
if
no
FDR
problem
and
there.
Elvis Presley
It's
dated, like
fine.
married their first cousin,
It's
and you're gay,
totally
that's
fine.
like you may as well be second cousins at that point. That's the chart. If you're straight and you're dating your first cousin, that's wrong. If you're straight and you're dating your second cousin, it's all right but weird. But then if you're gay, you can move it down a step. So if you're
Date
first
anyone.
cousins and
Yep.
you're dating,
Totally
you may
fine.
as well be second cousins.
Yep. Totally fine.
And if you're second cousins and you're gay, you just
Don't
don't
even
even pretend
don't
you're
even bring it up.
related. You're not related.
We don't even talk about that.
You're not related.
We're not even gonna
Don't even bring it up.
We're
We
not
don't-
talking about
we
that.
don't talk about Bruno.
We're not talking about that.
No.
Exactly. No.
No way.
Right, and that's how I felt about it. You know what I mean? I feel like they're safe.
So any,
Gold jacket, green jacket. Who gives a shit?
yeah. So any kissing third cousins out there, hit us up. Tell us your love story about being third cousins.
Love it.
Right. I mean, like if it's your sister or something, though, don't tell us about that. We don't.
That's too close.
Unless
yeah.
you're gay. Then you're not.
If you're-
it's
if you're
by
gay-
our rules, that would be semi all right.
Well, no, because then if you were gay and you kissed your sister, that's like your niece.
I've hurt myself.
That's not how that works.
If you're gay and you kissed your sister, it's fine because you're gay, as long as there was no tongue.
Okay, there's parameters now. That's fun.
I think I think I'm right. If you can kiss, just don't do it regularly.
No, hold on. Like,
And
you're-
don't add
weird
tongues. That's
system.
weird.
You're making it weirder with more parameters.
Yeah.
The more
What can I say? I think we just need to set the boundaries up.
No, we don't. There's just no judgment.
No, you're cool.
Is basically where
That's
I land on
weirder.
that. Really? I don't care.
I don't.
As long as I'm
don't
not
care.
involved, I don't really care.
I really don't. I super.
This way, you
don't.
gotta set the parameters for you when you do get involved.
No.
For when you're a gay cousin.
I
or
No,
would
when
whatever.
they
not.
involve me, then I'm like, let's have a conversation.
Right.
Until then,
Okay,
you do you.
Fine.
Exactly.
That's
I'm
how I feel.
I'm rescinding him.
I
Go,
will.
you heard it. You heard the man. Go back to smooching.
Right. You do whatever you want. It's
I'm the-
fine.
Ugh. All right. But anyways, we figured out the other part. If you're third cousins and you're gay, you may as well not be related.
It's
I
totally
think so,
fine.
yeah. That's too far removed.
Now, funny story.
It is.
That's something I would tell people.
Yeah,
because
the
that's
family reunion.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
Be like, look at I brought my cousin husband
you guys
with
came
me.
together. Oh, together.
If you're at the family reunion, you're barely going to see your second cousin.
Oh yeah.
How you can even make a joke about that?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't know. I've never went to a family reunion, so I don't know.
I don't
neither.
think
Why
I've
would
ever
you?
had one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Are
We
those
don't
still
do
a
that.
thing?
Some
Yeah.
people do. Some
Tell us
people
in the
go.
comments.
Yeah. Some
Do
people.
those exist?
Tell us about your family reunion stories.
Yep.
Hopefully your bad ones.
And your hookup stories, because they may be the
Because they
same
may or may
one.
not be the same one.
a Venn diagram.
There is a collision there.
Dating life. And then family reunions. And then a
There
Venn
may be a
diagram.
collision there, man.
Yeah.
Just one circle.
Oh, that's a big collision.
Your family tree is a wreath.
It's a stump.
Oh no.
It's a stump. That's the best way to
God.
describe that.
Oh no.
No. So good luck to them. I hope he makes the choice. Well, whatever he's comfortable with, I guess, in that case.
It's true.
Yeah, it sounded like one of them was kind of sketched out by it, but hopefully they worked
That's
through it.
not third cousin. Come on.
Yeah. I
Don't
know.
be getting on. It's funny. No, see? Haha. You're not going to kiss your husband? Bro, don't be gay. Come on, kiss him. Dude, that's so gay. Kiss your husband, bro. Come on. Don't pussy out. Kiss your husband, bro. What's wrong with you?
That's all I got.
Okay.
You had more.
No.
He's like, I'll keep going.
I think he would. I have to stop him at some point.
Reel it in.
Yeah.
Wind it up.
I'm the Energizer bunny
The
of...
sun's getting low, big guy.
That's me when I'm at the club. The sun's getting low. And it's me booty popping.
Get low, get low.
The whole club was looking at her. Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of hitting the floor, we're going to hit the door and get out of here.
God.
Yeah, that's all I got. You got anything? You got anything? You want to plug anything?
Nah, I'm all
You want
set.
to tell people what you're doing in your life? Give them your address and your phone number and tell them to
Social
contact you.
Security.
No,
Mother's
Your mother's
maiden
maiden
name.
name?
Yeah.
My identity was probably stolen
Your first-
forever ago. It's fine.
Your first pet's name?
Your first high school mascot.
Yeah, we went through this already.
I
There's
know.
no such thing. There's no
Right.
such thing. I think one of the first ones that I can remember is honestly the Mustangs, but that was so many schools ago.
And it was the car, too, which was really weird.
It was just a Ford.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was
Your
Henry
mascot
Ford
was
Elementary School. Is
The
what
Louisville
the Henry
Kia
Ford
Sorrento-
Mustangs.
The Louisville Kia Sorrentos.
this should.
We're not very hopeful.
There's a glimpse into the future of
All the animals will be
corporate-owned.
extinct.
Yeah. The
Yeah, exactly.
the Subaru legacies.
I give us like
Yeah.
40
Stuff
years.
like that.
Our
yeah.
legacy is powerful.
Oh wow.
At 230 horsepower, we generate... Okay, whatever.
Right?
I was wondering if the football players are driving cars at this point and they're just smashing into each other.
That'd be way cooler. I'd
Right?
absolutely
I would
watch
stop
football.
what I'm doing to watch that.
Yes, that'd be amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, like demolition derby football.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, wait, no, they do that. There's actual Rocket League.
Right.
There's a really?
Yeah, with real cars, and they play soccer. It's sick.
What the fuck are we doing right here? Like this is
It's
something I should be
awesome.
watching right now.
It's so cool. Well, we better leave then. We better
Okay.
leave these folks
Yeah,
so we can watch it.
I got stuff
Okay.
to do.
Yeah.
We're going.
I got stuff to do.
Sorry. We're going to watch real live Rocket League.
Bye. We can tell them bye for real.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes,
I
we can. We're done. We don't have any more bullshit to talk about. So thanks for sticking out with us. Thanks for listening. If you have a moment, and I know you do,
Please.
We know you.
yep, like, subscribe, follow our podcast,
Share it.
share it, tell all your friends and your enemies, your coworkers,
Your lawyer,
your family,
Your lawyer.
your pets.
your sandwich artist,
Yep.
Ooh.
your construction worker,
Yep.
your third cousin.
Your third cousin.
And
They're
make sure to
right
kiss
next
them
to you
too.
anyway. They're already next to you in bed, so it's fine.
Make sure to kiss them too.
Yep.
Smooches.
We appreciate it, though, any of that. Any comments, any feedback, let us know. You can get a hold of us if you'd like on social media at facebook.com/podbags, tumblr.com/podbags, or on Instagram at podbagspodcast. And you can email us at podbagspodcast@gmail.com.
Let us know what's going on with
We
you.
always write right back.
We
Yeah.
will. I get all of that stuff. You get all of that stuff. We can answer promptly.
That's right. Exactly. And hilariously, hopefully.
We're good like
That's a crapshoot.
That's
Yeah.
it is. It's the joy of it, though.
Exactly.
We call that American roulette.
Once again, we're like Evel Knievel. We get paid for the attempt.
Yes,
true.
that's right.
We don't have to succeed.
No, we will crash and burn if we need to.
For your entertainment.
And we just proved that in the last hour. Thanks.
So-
That's it for us. This is another episode Bagged and Tagged. We'll see you next time.
Nice.
Thanks.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Me clunky.